No. The streets don't love you. They try to pull you back when they see you trying to make it out. The streets don't love you. Smile in your face, turn your back, you who they talking about. The streets don't love you. No, no, no. The streets don't love you. Killers lurking, better ride with your pole.
Yeah, you already know. It's your boy Young Snow. I'm back on my blog and shit, the Suavecast. Whole bunch of new shit on the way. I'm about to be posting content daily on everything that's just going on with the social media. But social media is running everything right now, so I got to get in tune with what's going on. I'm gonna do things my way. I'm not like no official blogger, but we gonna break this shit down together and do shit together. It's a lot going on right now. There's a couple topics that I wanted to hit. I was gonna talk about the Little Dirk situation. Right now, Jim Jones and Camron, they got the internet on fire, so we're gonna touch bases on what's going on with that. To me, it's a lot of disappointment, but let's get into this shit, man. Cam was talking on It Is What It Is drink with him and Mace. Mace just sitting there chilling. I don't know. I think Mace already. I don't know, but we gonna get into it.
Talking since I was on vacation. We're gonna start with Jomo. We'll start with Jomo. And you are a guardian angel and designer, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, my nigga? You are from the Bronx, bro. You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you, my nigga. I did not grow up with you. Contrary to what you believe, I did not grow up with you. You are from the Bronx. Did your grandmother live? Did your grandmother live in Harlem? Yes. Did you come see her? Yes. Did I see you time to time? Yes. I did not grow up with you. You talk about dick ride down. That's what it's.
Alright, we gonna see right there. Fucking he's saying Jimmy ain't from Harlem. He's saying he from the X. He from the Bronx. I heard that 1,000 times too. But how can I break it down? To me, I don't know. I feel Jimmy, he been putting on for Harlem for some time. Like, everybody even know from with the Dipset era, niggas know Harlem. Like, that's all we knew from Dipset was Harlem. The only person that really we recognized was from the Bronx was Hell Rell. Weak Sav. You feel me? Another Dipset member, official, fire. Word, he was doing this thing too at a time when he was running around with the Dipset movement going crazy. Him, JR, all of them. But like I said, he's saying Jimmy ain't from Harlem. To me, from the outside looking in, it's people from Harlem that I feel they ain't even put on for Harlem the way Jimmy do. I feel that way. I feel it's people that don't put on for Harlem the way Jimmy do. Jimmy rep that. He really rep that. Like, even when it comes to the streets of Harlem, just being outside. I'm from Brooklyn, but I'm a New York nigga. I'm everywhere. And when you hear Dipset, a lot of shit, you hear Cam and them because those the mainstream artists. But in the streets and everything, you hear about Jimmy. Jimmy the one that's running around and doing everything he doing. Word. But let's get back to this shit.
This whole shit, I would have left the whole shit alone. But listen, Dick Ride, do you remember how we met, nigga? Pause. Not met, how you got cool with us? This is how this started. I want y'all to go Google Camron 1995 freestyle.
Was pretending to pennies with a 40 Johnny honey, and now I'm in Gotti money. Niggas wanna be cool, but couldn't piss in my pocket money. And it's not my
That's that Children of the Corn era. Big L, Bloodshed. I still rock with Big L. They don't give Big L enough recognition. I always felt that, but I guess they do that because of his time span of his career wasn't too much of a run, but lyrically, niggas wasn't doing it like Al.
Mace Camron, Cardan, DJ Clue.
Cardan, right? Some old cool tape.
Niggas all on top of you, be you down with handguns, bust back slugs, but you never get the land one. Run with grimy niggas and die with shit your man, and you clean the world I'm living in. Wanna fuck the bitches I be swimming in, cute, but don't confuse me as I'm feminine. Rather than them cats that be rowdy to the Benjamin.
Google Children of the Corn 12-minute freestyle.
Nigga like the blast mags, put niggas in trash bags, some dash bags and get your ass tagged. Hey yo, the club been rough for years. I be fucking queers and throw the ass down the fucking stairs. Step to this and you a doom victim. Hey yo, I'm iller than that shit that fuck up your immune system.
Google Bloodshed and Camron, Children of the Corn freestyle.
That's when Cam was spitting different. Cam was spitting on some, he was like a real New York spitter. But you know, Cam, he how can I say it? He created his own style, and his own wave, and you know.
Are you at any of these places? No, nigga. You was not there, man. You wasn't there, nigga. This is what happened, how Jomo got cool with us. Them freestyles that we just showed you, go Google them, have fun with them when you get time. We were popping. It wasn't no internet. Mace, myself, Big L, even though Mace and Big L on the same page, Bloodshed, my man Herb McGruff, we were super duper popping in the street prior to the internet. Everybody knew we was about to get a record deal. Everybody knew this, nigga. It wasn't no secret.
Let me pause it for a second. That's what I'm saying. They saying they was in the streets. I understand all that shit. I understand I'm not from the streets of Harlem, but like I said, from the outside looking in, when it came from the outsiders and like niggas from other boroughs, it was like Jim Jones. You know, Jim Jones was running with the Wolves, and I ain't gonna say Cam wasn't running with no Wolves, and I know it's a lot of niggas. You know, everybody, they all good. They all New York niggas. So y'all know how the New York niggas is coming. Everybody got who they got. Everybody got their own muscles. Everybody got their own team individually. You feel what I'm saying? So I just feel Jimmy, he was running around with popular, like, not, I ain't gonna say muscle, but he was running around with people that was known, that was known for, niggas out there for, like, niggas, they wasn't putting no shade on their names. You get what I'm saying? That's how I feel when it came with the Jimmy. And then, you know, Jimmy, he was banging, doing what he doing, you know, allegedly with the blood joints and everything. So everybody kind of knew what Jimmy was doing when they came like in the streets. Niggas know Cam. Well, I'm gonna say I would know Cam. He was a dope artist, Dipset. He was the leader. And then I seen it as Jimmy was Cam, like, outlets to the streets. I could be wrong, which I could be wrong, but I'm just telling you from my outsider looking in and a fan of the culture. Like, that's how I feel. I always felt like Jimmy was the one that had Cam in the streets and this and that, but I could be wrong, like I said. So if y'all feel different or y'all know different, just leave it in the comments. You know, we could dwell on it again. We gonna stay consistent with this content and break down everything that's going on, like with this culture. You know, we love this culture. We live this hip hop culture. We eat this shit. We breathe this shit. We smoke this shit. We dress this shit. You know what I mean? We talk this shit. So we just gotta leave the comments. We gonna dwell on it. We definitely gonna dwell.
Basically, you heard our freestyles, and you came up to me one day when I was chilling in front of the house. You said, and this word to my dead mother, yo, man, I heard the freestyles. Y'all killing shit. Yo, you know, my grandmother died. If y'all wanna come by and just hang out, y'all could. Y'all more than welcome. Like, all right, Jomo, thanks. It didn't really make sense at the time because we like, yo, my nigga, where's Jomo inviting us to his house for? Even though he cool nigga. But it didn't make sense to be going to Jomo's house. More freestyles come out. Yo, I heard the new shit you did. I heard the new shit you did. Yo, you want to come through? Come through. Why? Why are we going to Jomo's house?
Cool. He trying to get in.
One day, I'm leaving Mace's house on the west side,
to the
going
table.
back to the east side. I stopped at Jomo's house. His grandmother died, God bless his dad. And he had a free crib. So, yeah, I would bring some bitches over there to fuck sometime. A little crack, maybe. I'd be at everybody's house, though. I love my grandparents. My grandparents was strict. I stayed at Duke the God house. I stayed at Mace Makuta. I stayed at her. I stayed at a bunch of houses. I never needed nowhere to stay. You act like niggas on your couch. You was a fan, nigga. You begged us. You are a fan, nigga. A fan. We didn't grow up with you. I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block was 40 Wolves. Lou Simpsons, I'm on 142nd Cross Square. D. Ferg on number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Shout out to my nigga, what's the nigga Final Four Billy and them used to. You not from none of that. So you can sit around and act like you've been around all this Harlem shit and everything. You ever see somebody from Harlem try to act like they from Harlem so bad that you gotta keep saying, I'm from Harlem? Niggas from Harlem know who's from Harlem. You don't have to keep saying you from Harlem. So that's first and foremost. All this, yo, niggas was on your guy. You were fanned out and you begged niggas to come to your house after you heard all these mixtapes. That's how you got in, nigga. You was so cool. And we was like, yo, Jomo's a nice guy. Mace like, yo, I think I'll teach him how to rap. Mace actually taught you how to rap, literally.
I'm gonna get on that right there. That's one thing I can say. Jim Jones never denied. It's not even denied. Jim Jones the one that put it out there to the world that Mace is the one that taught him how to do what he do, you know, break bars down, taught him how to rap, taught him put verses together, hooks and all that together, like how to make proper songs. And I would assume that comes from because Mace was always the one that Mace was already in the door. Mace was already doing what he doing. Mace was one of those. Mace was one of them. You feel me? Mace was the one that, you know, brought Cam along. And you know, Cam brought Jimmy along, Dwells and all them and that. But Mace was like their top dog. And even Jim Jones always said, Mace, he the one that taught him how to structure a song and make a dope hot record. So that's one thing I can say when Cam was saying, not even saying, I guess I'm not gonna say sarcasm or, but you know when people, they feel and it's how they say things, how people take it, but how he's saying, oh, he taught you how to rap. Jimmy never denied that. Jimmy told us that years ago. But I guess, you know, when people going back and forth and going through what they going through, people still going, you know, speak how they speak. And a lot of people speak just to make themselves feel good, even if they repeating the same things about shit that people already know. But, you know, I could be wrong, like I said, so y'all could just drop a comment and, you know, we could elaborate on it on the next one. We could do a part 2. You feel what I'm saying? But let's get back to this shit.
Literally. He taught you how to rap. You say it. Matter of fact, bring up the clip.
Mace helped me.
See, bring up the clip.
Actually know how to rap. Mace taught me how to rap. Mace actually showed me, he was the first person to show me how to rap.
Mace actually sat me down and showed me the magic to rap. We taught you how to rap, man. How you ran the whole organization.
That's one thing I can say too. And like I'm saying, before y'all contradict and say I'm just saying and talking or what. Like I'm saying, I'm looking at things from my point of view, from a fan of the culture. I'm a fan of Jim Jones. I'm a fan of Camron. I'm a fan of the whole Dipset. So you get what I'm saying? But Jimmy, everything Cam is saying, I feel Jimmy already put out to us. Jimmy let it be known, like I wasn't the rapper. I wasn't the best of a rapper. You get what I'm saying? Like Jimmy been telling us this. Let me get back into it. I'm cutting it off too much, but we gonna stay on track. Like I said, if anything wrong, what just drop a comment. We gonna elaborate.
How you made Diplomat? Nigga, you ain't made none of this stuff. You was a fan. I put you down. Because you had a free cred. And you was a nice guy. That's how you got down originally. Okay?
Jimmy, as you can see, Jimmy was giving, even if Jimmy and Mace had their own differences or what, Jimmy been giving Mace his flowers for years. Even just like how, you know, all the clips, the interviews you can pull up. He'll speak on it. Oh, Mace is this kind of person that. But then he'll speak on, yeah, but Mace told me this. Mace told me that. They told me a little bit about the business, this and that. So even when you got differences with people, one thing you should never do is discredit them. Especially if you know what people are capable of and you know what people done did for you. never discredit people. Just always put it to where it was a disagreement upon a situation or whatever, but you should never discredit people. That's one thing that a lot of people got twisted. Like, people will fall out with somebody and forget everything that they've done for them, and that comes in like on a selfish way. But let's get to it. And like I said, this is my point of view. If y'all feel different, drop a comment and let's keep it going.
Period. Now, to the next point. This all started because I asked 50 Cent a question. Cool. I thought it was cool to ask 50. The shit happened 20 years ago, however many years ago. I thought it was all good. I had no problem thinking, yo, okay. He tricked niggas out their spot, came to the spot. I know 50 said it. And they went on there, you know, he was funny. I thought it was funny when he said the shit. But I didn't think it'd be a big deal because you make up with every nigga that put hands on you. But I see the pattern now. If a nigga agree or disagree with you and don't want to take it that route because they got some genuine love for you, you keep going on and on and on. Every nigga that put hands on you and you get told things, you cool with him. I see you with C Gutter. Junior Mafia, you cool. I see you taking pictures with True Life. It's cool. Man, DC, y'all having sit-downs to work out. Gunshots was let off with that. Y'all having sit-downs to work it out. You tried to chase French Montana out the game. That ain't work out. Y'all got cool. So cool that you go to his video shoot. Pardon me, not his video shoot, his movie. You're sitting in the crowd watching the premiere, and they dissing you in the movie. You in the movie getting dissing. You gotta eat it. You're just sitting in the crowd. Nah, nigga, they dissing you in the movie that you went to go see, bro. You ever wonder how you met Mano? Ask somebody how you met Mano. Mano gonna downplay because they cool now. He tried to press Mano one day because Mano first came out. He had a little record where he was saying, dissing the rappers. I don't know, he's dissing, he said nigga's name. So Jim Plus see Mano one day and was like, yo, what's up with all that saying my name? Mano's like, who the fuck you talking to? Oh, you think I'm one of them niggas? You out your motherfucking mind? Now they're the lobby boys. Every nigga that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I remember that. I remember all that. The main on the Jim Jones shit. I think that was around the time when was that Rumors? I don't think it was Rumors. What record Main dropped? It wasn't Rumors. But he's Main from Brooklyn, man. Main gonna say whatever he wanna say. However he feel, he gonna stand on it. You feel me? Like I come from that. I'm cut from that Black Flag. I'm cut from them, the Bed-Stuy streets, so I kind of know more than others when it comes to the with Main. He stand on what he say, and I seen the actually I seen the interview with Vlad. Was it Vlad? And he was talking about the situation when he met up with Jim Jones. I think they was in the mall. It was Entourage. Entourage was there, but they pull shit to the side. They settle differences. Cause you know how that be when people going back and forth on the net. You gotta be like face to face with a person to see if that energy is that same energy. You feel what I'm saying? And see how it was going on. Cause shit always could get tragic over niggas is typing a post. You feel what I'm saying? So I remember that. I remember when that was going on. Word, I definitely do. But let's keep going. Let's keep this shit going.
But when niggas got a little genuine heart for you and all that, cool, that's the pattern. If they don't put hands on you, then you can keep going on and on and on. And I ain't promoting none of this. I think it's cool that you cool with everybody I name. You're gonna be 50 next year, nigga. I'm happy that you cool. I'm not saying this to stir up no feathers. I'm not saying that to backtrack on any beef or go anything like. I think it's really cool. But the niggas who do this, you cool with, and then the niggas who try to handle it sophisticatedly, you keep going on and on like niggas give a fuck about all that shit, bro. Niggas don't care about none of that shit, my nigga. Niggas don't care a little bit, my nigga. That's first and foremost. I'm gonna wrap it up with a couple things real quick. What I'll finish with is this, man. I'm never here to downplay your character. As much as you try to degrade my character for years and push me under the bus and say, I ain't start this and I ain't do that, you started Pink and you made the Diplomats, which is just, if people choose to believe that, then then look, I got a Brooklyn bridge in Brooklyn I can sell you to, my nigga. Period. But at the end of the day, my nigga, I've never tried to downplay your character. And I didn't know all this shit was going on because I was on vacation. I came back a few days ago and seen all this going on. And it's like, for instance, right? I see you posted shit, Cam let me get jumped in Rucker, this, that, and third by 8 niggas, this, that, and third. I let niggas tell that story however they want to tell it. I don't give a fuck. I seen a story one time when Little C's was telling the story. Me and Little C's is cool. And Little C's told me he punched me in my face. Really? And me and C, I see C's, really? No, not dissing C's, but no. Little C's never punched me. But if you go to his end in that story, that's what he said he did. And like I said, I ain't got no problem. I see the C's. We good.
See, let me pause that. See, that's where go back to what I just was saying. What people be doing on the internet, you don't know what that energy really is until you run into a person. You run into a person, it be a whole, yo, doing this for the views, doing this for the internet. But you know, some people don't tolerate that. But see, Cam, niggas like Cam, them niggas been in the game 25 plus. So I would assume that they know how to keep their composure when it comes to certain things. When they know, oh, somebody just trying to diss me to get their name up, or they trying to get some views, or they trying to get a little extra points. But you know, I ain't gonna front. Dipset, these dudes, they some solidified dudes from Camron and Jim Jones. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they was one of the hottest #1 movements in New York City at a time. You get what I'm saying? Dipset, the Locks, and G Unit. You feel what I'm saying? And from what I see now, it's like the LOX, the Locks, they the only teams that's still standing strong right now. Hopefully right now, you know, Jimmy and Cam, they could get through their differences and do what they do. You get what I'm saying? Like, get back to it. Like, it's fans that want to see y'all doing what y'all doing. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all mogul figures. Y'all got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of fans that want y'all to settle your differences. And a lot of people will say that this is like, when they come to this, it's like selfish situations. I know it ain't nothing about no money. These niggas been playing with money before half these people that's just hearing what's going on with these guys. A lot of these people that's like on the internet and shit, they don't really know about the back in the day stuff that was going on. So when they hearing now, they just run with whatever. Like, even like with the verses with Cam and Jada and them. Jada went up there, spit an old freestyle. It's new, it's youngins on the come up. They think that was the hardest thing in the world. I see people how you deliver it, but they don't know that shit was old shit. But you know, it's old, it's new to what's old to old people is new to the new ones. So that's basically how that goes. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Hopefully they just get through what they going through. It's Dipset. Like, people, what? Who wasn't? They was trendsetters. Whatever they did, the streets was doing. You get what I'm saying? If they wore their clothes a certain way, the streets was doing it. If they wore a certain color, the streets was doing it. Whatever jewelers had at the time, they going to fuck. I think Cam was fucking with like Aviani, and I think he fucking with him heavy. You know, niggas was going to him. Niggas was wearing pink. Niggas throwing on pink. Niggas doing the big clothes. And they trendsetters. And even to this day, like I said, it's lots and lots of people that want to see these guys settle their differences and get back to it. You feel me? But let's see what else you got going. We almost off this one.
But you keep running around with these 25-year-old stories. Do you ever hear me talk about when you ran on me when BMF pulled up? When you ran in the hotel, they chased you to the beach. And lucky, I had my shit on me and my man JoJo, I ain't gonna say his name, Spanish nigga, you know him. The Spanish nigga who don't care about life, who was with me, is like, who all these niggas coming? I said, oh, they come this way. No, and this no disrespect. Blue's my nigga, Meech my nigga, all that. And Blue DaVinci just told this story on his platform or whatever platform recently. He got it 89% right. It's a little off, Blue. I'll tell it on Talk with Flea, my perspective of what happened. But at the end of the day,
89% right is that's the truth. That's the truth.
In the sand.
It's probably just the truth spoke a little wrong.
Wet from the water, from the ocean. I don't pump that. Take your rags off. Me and JoJo was laughing about that 3 months of cool shit. Cool. I don't pump all that shit, nigga, because I ain't trying to degrade your character. You know why? Because the revolution was televised, nigga. That's why I'm here, nigga. That's why God
That
worked like
niggas
that's
can't
why
say
me and
Jimmy
Brody
wasn't
saying,
outside.
nigga, the revolution was televised, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I'll wrap it up real quick with this, nigga, because I'll be here for an hour. We got other shit to do. Stop tricking niggas out their freedom, bro. Because niggas get around you to put themselves in better situations, bro. Not to be in worse situations than they was before they met you. Do you understand that? I don't know if you understand that. That's why niggas come around, but then you send them on dummy missions and trick them out their freedom. Max is doing 75. I know you don't give a fuck.
Free the wave.
Jaja just wanted to be a rapper. Jaja
Free the
got
wave,
10
man.
years.
Max about to come home. I got him on the
Don't know where
gram. I
Gina
see him
at.
posting. Frenchie been saying that. Max about to come
Stro is
home.
just missing. I don't know what the fuck happened to Stro. Slicey, 12 years.
True Life just went
His
to go see
guy's
Max
son,
B.
that
They
was
posted a
13
picture.
years old.
And
8
then I think
years.
True Life, he went to see Max.
Shawty,
I think he
Shawty.
wore the Dipset chain.
12 years. And I know,
a lot of these niggas do what they want.
Because I love Mel Make sure that's my brother. I love him. That's your man more than my man, and that's a fact. I cannot deny it. But you said when he come home, he gonna be the triple OG. Get that man a job, my nigga.
Right,
Get him a job.
right.
He was a triple OG before he went in. Make sure he getting a job, getting 6 digits a year. That's what it's really about. As much as that side, I don't know if they fuck with me or not. I ain't talking about this situation. You know what's gangster? Emery is gangster. Emery done had a Puma, creative, whatever the fuck he doing. It ain't even like jail back on his plate no time soon, and they ain't never going back. You know what's gangster? Biggs is gangster. Biggs come home for jail, still got a stake in Rockefeller, whatever him and Jay-Z worked out, that's cool. Or whatever, he got St. John as artist, he working with Drink Champs. That's gangster.
Right.
Not throwing niggas back in the pot that eventually do something that could get them back in the same situation. And I'm not saying if you got something lined up for Matrix.
And I got Biggs.
I'm
I
shut
got
the
Biggs
fuck
on
up.
Twitter,
My
yo.
bad.
Every
I
day,
apologize,
all
but I don't
day, he
want
say
that
the
to fuck
most
because I give a fuck about
motivational, like
If he care
inspirational
about me
shit,
like
like
he used
that
to,
ass.
nah,
So
nah,
y'all
that's
add him
my
on
nigga.
Twitter.
I
I think
got
it's Big
love for
Burp
him,
or something.
so
And
hopefully
follow
y'all
me on
do
Twitter
it.
too, man. The Real
But
Young
this
Snow.
gonna be the last time I
Word.
address
Check me
this.
out. I follow
I
back
did this
too.
10 years ago.
Y'all gonna see
A
if
lot of
it's
people
gonna be in my
see like this
YouTube.
is
I
a
think
new
I
business.
think it's in my on my
But
link
Jim wanted
drinks
to go
and all
to Rock
that.
Nation.
It's gonna be up there.
He sat there and was crying on Funk Master Flex, saying I did this, did that. We did this whole thing 10 years ago, bro. I'm not doing this every 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Whatever you got to say after this, good luck. I wish you luck. I got other shit to do.
All right, let me do that. He said when Jimmy was crying on Funk Flex shit. Word. That's crazy because how can I explain this? All right, like yeah, he said he was crying and all that on the Jimmy. I think when it comes down to that, like a nigga crying and shit, because I just seem to it's some shit. It's a lot of shit going on right now. You know, in reality, like on Instagram, like people I know or whatever, and they got a post with them crying, and they people will see it as like bitch shit, whatever. But sometimes I feel like when somebody expressing themselves and it's like what they're expressing, you can get emotional about certain things. And why I say that is because it's like who you talking about, and that shit really do something to you. Like, and I guess that come from like I don't know the kind of love that Jimmy and Cam and all them had or whatever. I'm quite sure because they didn't. As we all know, they didn't did everything. They got to travel the world. This is not. They got all kind of memories. He would do all the differences. They legends. They got their resumes is good. when you talking about your brother and it ain't on a good vibe, that shit can probably drop a tear to your eye. Like, you get what I'm saying? That shit really could have you sitting there trembling on some, cause you know what you and your brother been through. You know what you and your brother done had. You already know the risks you and your brother took. You already know the losses you and your brother took. You already know the wins you and your brother took. Like the first with everything with your brother. So when you sitting there and you gotta speak on these situations with your brother, that shit'll do something to you. You feel what I'm saying? That shit'll do something to you, like on some like it'll hurt. It'll definitely hurt. That's like that. It'll definitely hurt. But that's when that's your brother. And as you can see, he say, oh, he get on the joint, every time he talk about me, he get emotional. I will assume because that's your brother. And we done seen Jimmy go at it with many gangsters, all kind of shit. It never was that crying, the emotional, this and that. It was that Jim Jones. But when it come to Cam, you see it get emotional. And I would assume from the outside, just being a human being, that come from, because I'm speaking on my brother. When I'm speaking on my brother, it could get like that. I think this shit almost done.
A lot of people don't even realize the Dipset movement was from 2001 to 2006-7. It's 2025. What are we talking about here?
6-7 year run. That's cool.
The stories I think, and I understand that. Me, from 2007 to 2025, I got other shit to do. This is not on my motherfucking plate. So I wish y'all the best. I don't care what niggas say after this. I'm not addressing it no more. Believe what you want to believe, because I got other things to do. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Alright, well, that's how that went. I just see it as on some, I ain't gonna say, because I don't really know too much about whatever that they got going on, because I'm quite sure it's way more deeper shit that's going on with them. They just ain't gonna speak on a lot of things because they know everything is being recorded and televised, and the internet, and people gonna rebuttal and switch it up and flip this and make this seem like that or that. So I kind of get when they say they ain't gonna speak on too much. But like I was saying, man, these dudes is two hip hop moguls. Like, they got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people that look up to these guys, and I feel that sometimes you just got to give a chance. Like, it's not saying selfish, but it's not really about y'all, which it can be, but it's not really about y'all. Y'all built a fan base, and y'all built something like in the hip hop community to where people depend on y'all. Some people can't live or go on through their days without listening to their favorite rapper or hearing certain music or knowing what's going on with the hip hop or whatever. So y'all gotta, like, I see it like you gotta hold it down. Y'all gotta hold it down. Y'all gotta get through that. Same way y'all put it to the world, or oh, he did this and that, and he ran on me, and he lied about that, and he this and that. Y'all can sit up there and make something happen to where the world see it as, oh, them niggas was just mad at each other. Or they had the world thinking, oh, all this shit is fake. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, man, if y'all feel I got anything wrong or what, but like I said, I'm just going through what's going on. I'm gonna keep loading this content, just giving my point of view. You know, I'm building my YouTube channel. You feel me? So add me, subscribe, Young Snow 718. Add me on Instagram, The Real Young Snow. Got the Suave music, Suave clothing, got the Suave exotics, we got the merch. So stay in tune. Y'all about to see all that stuff on my bio. And I'm gonna put it together. Suave Music Group, Young Snow. Holla at your boy, man. Y'all stay in tune. Subscribe.